Alright, Shalom, Shalom. First thing we want to do is give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostle, it was a great millstone. And salutations to you brothers pushing this word with true sincerity and charity. Yeah, so me and the brother was just sitting here talking, and then through the spirit, something just came to me like randomly. Just talking like, man, love, what was it? Love
without chastisement.
Love without chastisement isn't love. Because we was talking about how these other beliefs, they feel like, oh, just God is all love, man. But what is love without chastisement? If you say somebody you love them, you're not gonna get on them. You're not gonna correct them. You're not gonna, when it's something is not wise, you're not gonna tell them. And a lot of times it may not come out in a nice manner. Hey, look, a lot of chastisement came in the form of death. Alright, and that was so not only they wouldn't further pollute themselves, but that it wouldn't pollute the nation, man. Alright, and that's why we really in the state that we in today. Alright, with homosexuality running rampant through our communities, with children being disobedient to parents running rampant through our communities, adultery. Alright, because what's that sentence? Real quick. And then we can, because they getting away with, basically they think they getting away with getting in trouble. All right, they think they getting away from getting in trouble when really that's not the case. All right, Yahweh Shema Shai really love us, because really we the only ones getting our ass whooped for being told not to do something. All right, nobody else is. None of these nations are getting. The only reason they getting their ass whooped ultimately is because of what they did to us, his kids. But they wasn't told not to do something. They wasn't told to live a certain type of way. They wasn't told to. Man, these fucking animals. You know what I mean?
That's why the Lord called them beasts, because beasts run by instinct and not by reason.
Right, and it's all kind of started because I was watching a video of Ishmael. Alright, how the woman was dancing. She had the token of her virginity from her daughter. But it pissed me off because that's our custom. We got these fucking heathens doing our customs. Them ain't Ishmael customs. Them Israelite customs. Alright, and it was in a white robe. And they gave the token of the virginity to the mother, man. And she was dancing, man. Hey! They was having a party. And they came out the room and she had the token of her virginity, man. That's not a fucking heathen. Heathens didn't practice that. That's ours.
Ecclesiastes 8 and 11, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the hearts of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil.
Right. Because they're not getting chastised. They don't think they're getting chastised, but the Lord jacking them up, but they don't even know they're getting jacked up. Alright, but because they're not being put to death for adultery, that's why they committed so much. So because they're not getting judged for homosexuality, that's why they doing it so much. Alright? They're not getting judged for like the scripture said, for man stealing and he be found and you end up killing him. Hey, look, that's why our people are robbing from each other. Alright? That's why they're stealing from each other. Alright? Because they're not getting found and then put to death for what they did. A lot of they steal and get put to death. Hey, man, and it just happened. Hey, there's laws on that in the scriptures. But these things that's promoted in our communities, man. But the Lord has given us the elect, the hopefully elect. He's dealing with us on a whole nother level. That's why when we do something, we get jacked up immediately. Alright? Your car start acting crazy. Alright? Your woman, you don't have no peace at home. You get in trouble with the camp. Alright? You think you getting away, but whole time, hey, you think you getting in trouble for what you did amongst brethren. No, the Lord doing something for what you did on your own little personal time. And he sit you down so you can really reflect and examine yourself.
This is 2 Ezra 7:21. For the Most High has given straight commandment to such as came, what they should do to live, even as they came, and what they should observe to avoid punishment, man. So the Lord gave us exactly what it is we need to do to avoid His wrath, man. All right, but our people are quick to justify wicked actions. Therefore, judgment doesn't go forth, man.
Right.
All right, because you look at these other nations, right, and particularly Israel. All right, if you're a homosexual, your daughter's a harlot or whatever, and you're excommunicated from the family, man. If not, you're put to death.
You know, and some of them in like the tribes that's like, and they ain't like in the cities, they'll put you to death.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the ones who are kind of what you call civilized, right, that's integrated in modern civilization, they'll just excommunicate you, like you were saying. But like the ones that's like still in the, they ain't basically in the gut, in the hood, and you getting put to death.
That's right.
Hey, even amongst Issachar, when you go to South America, Issachar would slay his woman.
They get caught committing adultery.
They would slay you and make you a public example.
They cut old girl head off on TV, man.
Right. Just like Ash, I think it was the Ash in Brazil. He found this woman. She was in mid-act, and he came in. He stabbed dude up.
Yep.
But he really put it on that woman. He stuck it to her. All right. If that was going on, guess what? A lot of our women would be in order because they'll be afraid. You know? But that's love.
Yep.
Hey, look, we're kings. Our women are princesses. Well, they supposed to be. All right, but they live in life like heathens, man. You're living a peasantry lifestyle. All right? That shit is not it's not cute. Like us saying amongst Israelites, it's not cute, man. You know? Like you got kids and you tell your kids not to do something, all right, and they end up doing it. You whoop them because you love them and you don't want them to make these mistakes.
Right.
You chastise them because you love them, because you don't want them to make these mistakes again. You don't reward a child for getting bad grades in school.
Right.
Alright? And that's why you got a lot of demons. They be dropping out of school and their mother still buy them Jordans. Alright? Still buy them cars. Still put money in their pocket.
Or even the opposite too, right? Your kid come off and bring on straight A's, but every time you come home, the things you asked them to do wasn't done.
Right.
The floor ain't done, the room ain't clean, you know, dishes are not done. Oh, but he's a good kid because he get good grades. No, he's being disobedient. Right. He still didn't do the things that you say he did. Supposed to do.
He listening to Esau more than he listening to you.
I got one real quick. Habakkuk 1:4. Yeah, that's right. Therefore the law is slacked and judgment doth never go forth. For the wicked do compass about the righteous, therefore wrong judgment proceedeth, man. See, the law is slack right now in Israel, man. All right, we don't execute judgment. We don't disown our sons and our daughters when they create heinous acts, all right, that are supposed to put you to death, man. Why? Because you're being justified by what Esau tells you how to raise your kids, man. So therefore, they know they can cuss you out in the store. Your child can fall out and slam and throw stuff on the floor. You can't whoop their ass. Why? Because they know they can call a 5-year-old can call 911 on their parents and have their parents locked up, man.
And they take the kid, and then the kid in the worst position.
Yeah, that's right.
I got a scripture. It's Sirach 30. I'm gonna start at 1. He that loveth his son causeth him to feel the rod, that he may have joy in him in the end, which is when he get older. Right? Alright, hey, just like when you get old age, you know, back it was a custom that we would put blessings on our sons, man. When it was time for us to go to the spirit world, man. Alright, and we would bless the firstborn son and administer blessings how the spirit see fit. Alright, so when it's time to give out that blessing, you happy.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, okay.
I get daddy's land.
You know what I'm saying? You can go to rest with a smile. You can have a peaceful departing. All right, when you got a son that you know was obedient, he did this, he did that. You leaving one behind like yourself. You know what I'm saying? A responsible young man, man, or a responsible man. All right, a man that fears the Lord, man. That brings joy. You know? It says, Salakia. It says, he that chasteneth his son shall have joy in him, and shall rejoice of him among his acquaintance. So when you're among your brethren or people you cool, oh yeah, that's my son, man. He legit. The Lord dealing with him. You know, he be having his moments, but for the most part, he on point. All right. It says, he that teacheth his son grieveth the enemy, and before his friends he shall rejoice of him.
Right. He teaches his son grieves the enemy. How many fatherless Israelite men are out there right now, man?
And why? And it's a saying. What's the saying amongst that? Why these niggas like that?
Because ain't no daddy in the house, man. Was your daddy? Because how you gonna teach a son when there ain't no man to teach the son, man?
Right. You got your dope dealer uncle now who really don't give a fuck about him. You know what I'm saying?
Putting packs in his pocket.
You know what I'm saying? Using him for what he good for. You know? Hey, like, what's that movie where he was like, what's that Deuce? Deuce?
Oh yeah, South Central.
Yeah, South Central. When he went to jail, and then that nigga was trying to use his son, man. He came out, well, he was pissed off. Like, nigga,
you supposed to be their friends.
You supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? My son damn near royalty, nigga. We started this shit, and this what you got my son doing? He ain't supposed to be doing what everybody else doing. Like, the fuck is wrong with you? He got his son about that shit. You know?
I got some. Proverbs 13 and 24.
Oh, it's still more.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, come on. It said, he that teacheth his sons grieve the enemy, and before his friends he shall rejoice in him. Though his father die, yet he is, though he would not dead. For he has left one behind him that is like himself. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing, man. You got a son that does what he's told, do the best he can to serve the Lord. Alright? It's like you ain't went nowhere. It's like they look at your son, oh, look at him rod. You know what I'm saying? You act just like your daddy, boy. Like it's a brother in the camp, you know, brother I love dearly. They looked at him and said, damn, man, you remind me of your father. You know what I'm saying? You look just like your daddy, you know, with them soft hands, you know what I mean? But a knock a nigga out. You know what I mean? And it was like, and the brother started smiling about the situation to hear about his father, man. You know what I'm saying? But and the brother in the truth. So it's like, damn, you doing this. You know?
That's right. This is Proverbs 13 and 24. He that spareth the rod hateth his son.
Hate him. Alright? That's why the Lord jacking us up, man. That's why we, when look, the scripture say, though it be in my mouth as sweet as honey, it was in my belly bitter. We understand what's going on. Not only that, we fucked up. And now we understand this whole time we've been getting jacked up. The Lord been whooping us, but we didn't understand it.
You didn't know why you was getting a whooping.
Why we didn't know why we was getting a whooping. It's like you getting hit like, oh, what's happening? I ain't do nothing. But whole time,
you did everything.
You did everything he told you not to do. You know, everybody think just, oh, God is love. No, man, look, love is chastisement. Chastisement comes with love. Hey, my mother used to say, look, I'm putting you out of my house, not because I hate you, but I'm putting you out of my house because I love you. And your parents don't want to see you fucking up, down to, they would rather not look at you. You know what I'm saying? Because they love you. Yeah, it's tough love, but hey, it's love nonetheless. But it made me the man I am now. It made me want to get up and go to work.
Take care of the kids.
Take care of the kids. Take care of my family. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's a make or break you situation. Alright? But through the Spirit, hey, the elect is going to deal with that chastisement. And we're going to correct ourselves and examine ourselves, like the scripture say, examine ourselves whether I be in the faith or not. Alright? And through the Spirit, we're going to correct those problems to the best of our ability. And like the Apostle Gabar said, whatever don't fix you now, the kingdom will. You know what I mean? So yeah, you hey, look, we're gonna be dealing with shit until we in the kingdom. We're gonna be dealing with shit, the character flaws, and fucking Jacob's trouble. You know what I'm saying? But it's just we're not gonna be completely perfect into the kingdom, man. We're not gonna. We're in our right minds to where we can. We know. You know what I mean? And it's not. We're not warring against the flesh because we're gonna have new bodies that's not gonna war against our spirit, man. We're gonna be in sync. You know.
It says, but he that loveth him, chasteneth him betimes, man. So if you love your child, man, you gonna motherfucking be on his ass, Mr. Postman. Right. And the Lord is constantly on the men of the Lord, man. You wake up, your car on the flat. You wake up, somebody broke in your car. You woke up and tell you
he took your drill that you
took
paid $400 for.
You know? You go to work and tell you motherfucking you ain't got no job no more, man.
Right.
You know? And it's
cut your hours
cut your hours, man. Cut your link up.
Get in the car accident because you weren't paying attention.
Yeah, that's right. Right, man.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, but you gotta take these whoopings as correction and to make you better. As you get a whooping, what do you do?
I mean, the Lord will turn your woman on you.
That's right. Turn your house on you.
Right. Hey, the scriptures say, when the ways of a man please the Lord, he even make his enemies be at peace with him. And then you know why you fucking catching so much hell from your damn demon. Maybe it's something you ain't doing character-wise. Maybe it's something you ain't doing within yourself where he's telling you and you ain't doing it. You act like you don't fucking get it. So the Lord he'll put you wonder why your woman just being a consistent demon. Hey, sometimes it is so. But sometimes it's something that you doing while the Lord allowing that to happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. This is Hebrews, I'm gonna read it all. Hebrews 12:6. For whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth, and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth. If ye endure chastening, the Most High dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not? But if ye be without chastisement, wherefore all are partakers, then are you bastards and not sons, man. All right, so the Lord ain't dealing with you, man. Hey, you don't have a father, man.
Fatherless.
You know.
Okay. We getting it on.
Yeah, well, that's it. You know, that's basically it, man. The Lord. Hey, look, chastisement is love, man.
It comes with the territory.
That's right.
Hey, and not only that, look, we learning how to be gods. We learning how to be the gods we are, the kings we are, the priests we are. All right, the royalty that we are. This is a royal law. The scripture call it a royal priesthood. All right, we're royalty. Now we're learning how to grow into our royalty, man. Hey, all right, it ain't royalty to be fucking rapping and mentioning other camps like it's a fucking gang banging thing. That's a fucking peasantries. You're a peasant. That's peasantries. Alright? Hey, love your how about Shemal Shah and try to do your best. Accept the chastisement. Look yourself in the mirror. Self-examination. Hey, me and my best friends was in this truth together. But they couldn't accept chastisement. They got butthurt. Sensual. Alright? My best friends, men that I still love to this motherfucking day. But hey, look, they couldn't accept chastisement. They couldn't take nobody telling them they was wrong.
Well, you know what? Because chastisement is embarrassing, man. It plays a part of your so-called pride, man.
It's the Lord humbling you.
That's what it is.
It's the shame. It's a shame when you getting cussed out for doing something you ain't supposed to do in front of everybody.
Yeah, like when your mama whooped your ass and told you to go back outside.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Or your mama whooped your ass and you in the room and your brother and them laughing at you. You know what I'm saying?
Told your
ass. You ain't want to listen to me, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the whole time, that's a part of the deal.
Yeah.
That's a part of the humbling thing so you don't do it again. Right. The Lord set the whole thing up. Yeah. The scriptures say, don't deal with them because what? So they can see they shame. They supposed to be ashamed. Alright? And y'all get butthurt and in your fucking feelings sensual. Alright? When you're told you was doing something wrong. And now look at you.
Degenerate vine.
A degenerate vine. Without chastisement.
Yep, so with that, hope the lesson was edifying. I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rikakodash.
Double honor to the apostle of the elder great millstone. Until next time, Shalom.
Shalom.